Guys, welcome to another vibrations here on this one and only Mystelics reaction vlog vibration, guys. This is of course why I tend to react to videos in a vlog format, so to speak. So with that said, guys, welcome back, and of course round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who've tuned in to yet. It's kind of interesting, guys. I'm using the same kind of way I'm doing the reactions on the Mystelics React channel on the vlogs, and it's kind of a weird thing to me though, but we are back here, guys. Of course round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who've tuned in to yet another Mystelics reaction on the vlog channel, man. Big up yourself one time, my people. Anyways, guys, let's just get into the right vibrations. But before you get into that, guys, definitely subscribe and turn on that vibrations, turn on that bell. When you click the bell, definitely click all so you can get all the vibrations for which I'm gonna be reacting and doing vlogs. All the way up to Thursday, I'll be doing that vibrations, then switch over back to the reaction channel. You guys don't know, if you don't know what happened, go back in the previous video and you will understand what actually happened on that vibrations. But somebody sent me this, which I thought was rather interesting when it comes down to what is taking place across the Caribbean, guys. Now, it doesn't matter where you are in the Caribbean, guys. I want you guys to pay attention to this guy right there. Of course, elections is happening today in St Lucia. And of course, this is of course one of the individuals on the blue team, it seems. But it's very important what he says there. I'm not red or blue. A number of my friends in St Lucia City going for the red instead of the blue. I might say it don't really matter. Is who is better for the country. If blue is screwing up, which apparently a number of persons are saying they are screwing up right now. If they are screwing up, they need to move. Simple. No questions asked about it. They need to move. But there's something vital in what this individual is saying right there, guys. So pay attention and make sure my volume up and thing. Yes, sir. All right. Anyways, guys, continue.
And if there's one thing that the UWP should be ashamed about, is their performance in health in this country. When you tell me the UWP government started the reconstruction of the St. Jude's Hospital, we lost after 2 years of commencement of the work. The Labour Party came in and without delay continued the work of the hospital. We came back and we stopped the project, demolished buildings, found reasons why it must not continue until it lands in the laps of Fresh Start, and we spend millions and millions of dollars on this facility, and to date it cannot open. They must go to jail for that project.
Guys, what does that tell you about, you know, your own Caribbean island, or not just Caribbean islands, but in the United States as well, where people come and make empty promises. They don't fulfill these promises, and then they come back and then you know, and then they realize that the amount of money that they've been spending to do certain things have just gone down the drain, man. Millions of dollars been spent to do all kinds of things all across the. Think of Dominica. Dominica, I'm very familiar with, guys. Dominica has been spending monies. I've been trying to spend monies to build international airport. We'll talk about that in a while, guys. To build international airports, they buy land. UWP bought land and so forth. Started the project and everything to get land, and you know, having an airport, a good thing. The tests and everything were done is just to build the airport. Labour Party came in saying that UWP was corrupt and this kind of something there. They never proved it whatsoever. We've seen corruption now in Dominica like nobody's business. But they say that UWP was corrupt. That was never proven. Whatever. Anyways, Labour came in and they say, no sir, we don't use it there, we're doing another thing. So they're spending millions of dollars to take people out of their house, to rebuild, and they building houses and all kind of something there in other areas for people. Well, that's what I heard. I don't really know the whole scope of that right there. But that is wasting money, wastage of money. Not only talking about wastage of money in Dominica, but also understanding that the housing revolution, people haven't got much money and stuff, but they're building houses all over the place and they're not giving the people jobs for them to acquire money, for them to pay for their light bills and so forth. I mean, we don't understand how we are wasting money, guys. We don't understand what we're doing. It's kind of like Dowasco, all you have to take some blows. They make the road. They build the road, you know. Roads out to Portsmouth. They make that road, West Coast Road, whatever they want to call it. Then Dowasco this side. Not Dowasco that make the road, you know. But anyways, Dowasco decide, you know what, guys, let's dig up the road for us to put pipes after they make the road. That's not wasting money. Monies that can be used to do something else. What is it like in your community, guys? Do people waste money? We building the airport, putting all kind of people all over the place. Next thing, we hear in that American Airlines is trying to come to Dominica. It's a good thing. I'll talk about it in a while. I'll talk about that in a while, guys. But it's just interesting how we wasting money in the Caribbean. Wasting. Say we're doing things, wasting money. Vi. Anyways, guys, let me continue right here. I don't want to say much. Talk about wasting money. What about thieving money? What about thieving money, brothers and sisters? We're seeing these vibrations happening right there, guys. So apparently, the Kalinago people are protesting, stating that the chief probably took about 30,000 EC dollars from the council. The money disappeared. So the Kalinago people are pretty much coming forth and say, hey guys, you need to put back the money inside there. And they are protesting about it. This is what one of the individuals in the protest had to say.
But if it's not a job, you do the honorable thing. You resign. You can step down. You know? And let people who genuinely want to serve stand up and serve. Come forward and serve. That is how I see it. Yeah. And we as leaders, we talk about accountability. We want to push it down people's throat. Now when it comes to accountability, as you as a leader, you have accountability.
Yep.
You don't want to come and meet the people and answer questions.
Why would they do that though? If you know there's $30,000 in the Kalinago budget or treasury, Kalinago treasury, whatever, and that money went missing, and you know the people, the chief and these individuals are in charge of that money, and they ask him where the money goes. I mean, that is not anything new to Dominica, guys. Money just disappear. Money disappear in the south, money disappear in the north, money disappear in all kind of places. East, west, all over, people complaining. I think the other day I was complaining about money missing in Salisbury, Kulibishi, one of them places there. And money missing, boy, I tell you, boy. So one complaining about the wastage of money. We in Dominica complain about money missing, Marcus. Money missing, boy, things in boy.
Now when it comes to accountability, as you as a
No
leader,
accountability.
you have no accountability. You don't want to come and meet the people and answer questions.
Tell them where the money go. Where did the money go? Where did you take the money and use it? There is another thing right there, guys. Especially when it comes on to the CBI program. We know that there's money outside of Dominica, which is supposed to be in the consolidated fund in Dominica. We know these things. However, money is going outside. You're not sure how much money goes out. You don't know how that money is being used. We know that a trickle of that money is being used to build apartments and all this kind of something there in Dominica. For people who are in need, and then people who are, you know, not necessarily in need are getting these houses. While there are ample videos across Dominica showing different individuals living in circumstances that they do not or should not be living in, because there are some of the individuals that should actually have gotten a house because it's for underprivileged individuals who cannot afford and you know, have some sort of, you know, some ailment or some sort of some drawback to reality that not enabling them for them to, you know, work properly and do things for themselves. They can't do these things. They are disabled individuals, yet still they are not getting it. And if they do get it, especially for the individual who was living under the house, and the lady started crying when she brought stuff for the guy, thought that the house that he was under, she thought that the house that was on top of him was actually his house, when his actually house was under the house itself, and she started crying. Unless and the reasoning behind why he rejected the government is because of the attachment to it. It seems like sometimes when you don't get a house as a result of your needs, you get a house so you can become a servant to the person that is in need. My brother always say something very important. For the individuals who are weak-minded, that is what I think. But they say freeness is warriness. Do you agree with that, guys? Freeness is warriness. If you do give this video a thumbs up, on the basis that if they give you something free, you then have to become loyal to them, or they'll take it away. I think there's a part of the letter that is being given to individuals who take a house. There's a verse in the Bible that is being used, And it stated the Lord gave and the Lord can take away. The question here is, it seems like the Prime Minister is the Lord. Because I noticed that he's also talking about, when he makes these references and those kind of things there, he always talking about some Lord. And you're trying to wonder, which Lord is he talking about? Maybe he's talking about himself being the Lord who gives people certain things. And then in the letter he has, the Lord gave and the Lord take him away. Anyways, guys, the people need to stand up and force the people to have accountability. Just like the money's outside there, force the people. Up to now, people don't know about the $1.2 billion missing. And now we're hearing about the $2.3 billion is also missing. That is unaccounted for, I should say. Not missing. They know it's out there, it's unaccounted for. C'est la vie. This guy is asking about accountability, asking where the $30,000 is. Tell the people where you put in the monies. You have to come to the people and say, hey guys, we are doing this with this amount of money and so forth. And this is for this. Money just disappearing just like that. Nobody accounting for nothing. And then people just supposed to stay quiet when it's the very people who are contributing to these funds. Or they are very people, or they're contributing to the Kalinago or other places in Dominica. And they are putting funds for the Kalinago people and money just disappearing. I think Siri was also talking about one in the south. How much thousands of dollars went missing. Even the very government themselves, the Dominican government, remember the whole bin bubble vibes. They had to put back the money in the treasury. Money's went missing. They say the money, using money for bin, to get bins and all those kind of things across Dominica. And they ask them, where the bins? What's going on? No bins for how much? Boy, I tell you, boy. And we're asking for accountability. And people literally see this guy speaking and say, this guy, nobody, this guy's against Dominica. Why are they protesting? Why are they doing things? These things are hurting them. Maybe not you. You may be getting from the government and this kind of things there. But these things are hurting individuals who are in need of these monies to help them. They're asking for accountability. You just taking money and go. It's not your money. It's the money for the people. If the money is for the people, then you need to tell the people what you're using the money for. Yes, you are in charge of the monies, but you are not the one who is the whole care hold of the money. It's not your money. Get your money.
Genuine concern, genuine question. You don't want to do it. So what are we people saying now when our leaders are doing that to us? Will we just sit there and allow these things to happen?
And the worst thing is people themselves are preventing the leaders or causing leaders to do those things, you know. When leaders don't take money, people come in and say, hey, put back the money. Some people will say, oh, talk against the very people. Boy, I tell you, human beings, something else, eh? Human beings are something special in this world. That's why even God himself recanted that he made man. Because of man dirty ways. Stop your dirty ways, man. But even that is part of dirty ways too. Just taking the money and doing what you want, and then people come and say, oh no, don't talk against my prime minister, don't talk against my people. But the money missing though. The money is missing from the treasury, missing though. And man crying in Dominica saying, but yeah. And they coming to people and say, give me a $5 now, give me a money there, give me a money there. And then going back and forth for the very government that keeping you down. That's why you have to keep begging, man, for money. All you don't understand cause and effect. All he doesn't understand these things, man. Let me move on. Hey, bro, I sorry for all you. They taking all your money and think hopefully you'll get the money back and thing. But the people need to stand up, man. And the funny thing is you have a handful of people there, a handful of people. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the back. Maybe about 10 people, 10, 15 people there. Where the entire Kalinago community, they take all your money, we boy. Boy. Anyways. But you know who's taking a stand, guys? St. Martin. St. Martin is taking a stand, guys. Not for the money situation, but for something else. I think this was on Friday. So the people are out there standing up for their rights to not be vaxxed. That's what they're doing right there, guys. They're like, we don't want to take this stuff. This is an experimental stuff. They've literally said that all over. It's an experimental thing. We don't want to take this. You're trying to make it mandatory for people to take experimental stuff. boy, hey, boy, why be there, now, boy? Why be? I myself not stressing on myself, but I not stressing myself, you know. People have to take a stand, man. Take a stand. Yo, take a stand. Take a stand. Telling people you're not taking that nonsense. Tell those people, not only them in St. Martin, you guys in Guadeloupe as well.
This is what we have on the friend.
Them people went all the way onto the road, you know, guys. Onto the road, them people go. The people making themselves known. At least there's more people. Guys, look at that. The amount of people. The amount of people that say, no, we're not taking that nonsense. We're not taking that nonsense. People standing up for their rights. For their health. They don't want that thing inside their bodies, man. Man standing up for the right French people. Maybe that's why the Haitians themselves are doing that, because it seems like the French people them are all about that protest life. This is in Guadalajara. So they be protesting too. But there's a lot of people out there, man. Ooh. Well, that's one thing with them from French countries, guys. When they protesting, they come out. In Dominica, when they come out in 5, 10, 5, 10, 15 people and expect to have a change. See, just like when the bus drivers came out, and bus drivers was fighting bus drivers, you know. But when they decide for them to get monies, when the government decided to give bus drivers monies, the first set of people I was in line, I heard, were those who were fighting bus drivers for protesting. Boy. Anyways, guys, let me just get into something right there. Let's go back to Dominica. Hopefully you guys, man, keep up that fight. Do your thing, guys. Come together. I think Dominicans need to learn. People across the Caribbean need to learn. All the government will just do all your things. All the government just do all your things. Barbados, I heard a voice note. No, that was in St. Kitts, because Barbados allowing themselves, whether you want to take it or not, you can take it or not. It's just your prerogative. That's in Barbados. St. Kitts, some American person was trying to force it and say, okay, people in St. Kitts in a particular job have to come and take it. And they say that the St. Kitts government they cannot approve these things, guys. They cannot approve these things. This is against the Universal Code for Human Rights, man. And there's the Universal Code for Human Rights. There's also the Caribbean Code. Both of them saying you cannot do these things. This lady coming and saying you can. Businesses, however, can decide. You know what? On my thing, I think that you know. But still, it's still a form of discriminatory. If you take it's only via the court system you can beat these things, you know, guys. If via the court system, and sometimes the court system does take long, and this is what the people are hoping. So that time passes by, so much time passes by, so the amount of people can dictate these things, and when the court system goes in, you cannot sue these individuals, you cannot sue them, you know. If they decide, okay, you know what, guys, forget taking this by your choice and this kind of things there. You cannot sue them because there's immunity in the companies. If something happens to you, it's your fault only. Your fault only, you know. Boy. Anyways, guys, you know what? Yeah, man, let me just put that in there, man. Let me put that in there. So, guys, I got any good news. Considering the whole situation, good news right there, guys. So, Dominica is apparently a part of 2 new Caribbean destinations that American Airlines has promised to do business with. Of course, American Airlines has been a part of Dominica before via American Eagle. I guess they went and they coming back now. However, the difference is straight flights from Miami to Dominica. Now, with American Eagle, you fly from Dominica. Sometimes you go Antigua and then you went to Puerto Rico, and then Puerto Rico, Miami, New York. I've done this route already. Sometimes you take Dominica straight to Puerto Rico, Miami, New York. I've done this route already. This one, however, is pretty much from Dominica straight to Miami and Miami straight to Dominica. Of course, there's a number of islands. Dominica is one of them, and Anguilla is another one of them right there. But Dominica is a part of it right there. This is when the test run in Dominica, which is rather interesting that they're doing a test run in Menville Airport, which a lot of people are asking, well, if they're doing a test run and we're building an international airport, what is the point of building the international airport? A lot of people are saying, will the international airport be built? That's a good question to ask. But maybe they're doing this as a point of reference, stating, or well, not stating, but as a point of reference, hey, since we're building an international airport, let us, have a pre-run, so to speak, of individuals flying back and forth. So we'll see how much individuals really interested in coming to Dominica. So while the international airport is being built, then, they will have an idea of the amount of people wanting to come in. So they'll know how much planes they can, bring into the international airport. Plus, the international airport takes a while to build. If it is being built, I myself don't believe no international airport is being built. I will only, and guys, I can be they wanted me to fly, let me leave that there. But I will only believe the international airport is there, not on works that they're planning to do, not on people digging out whatnot. Nonsense. I have to walk on the tarmac, brothers and sisters. I can hear and see pictures of international airport. I will not believe it at all. I have to walk on the tarmac. I have to touch it with my hand and say, okay, yes, international airport is there. That is me. I don't know about all you. But anyways, Melville Airport, guys, we have actually, I think it's one flight per week or 2 flights per week. I'm not sure. Departing and arriving. Okay, so that is Dominica and Miami. So it's 2 flights. No, it's the same flight. One leaving and one coming. So it's the same flight. Other little weekly flight in Dominica. But that is good miles for me, brothers and sisters. If I can fly from Dominica to New York, I do that every time, But hey, if it's possible, can it be possible if the planes are landing? Well, maybe the planes are a bit bigger. Would be bigger when it comes down to New York to Dominica. But anyways, guys, if that's possible, more mileage for me. I want my miles back. What do you mean? Anyways, so this is pretty much the 8th. I guess they're having it every week on Wednesday, I'm guessing. 2 times weekly. As it is an American Airlines, 2 times weekly flights between Miami and Dominica. So I guess it's 2 times a week. Okay? Anyways, we're seeing these vibrations right there for the 8th. But this one is in the 11th. This one is AXA though. Anyways, Dominica, Miami. Miami, Dominica, Dominica, Miami. Right there, guys. This is the 8th, 2 times a week. Wednesday and Saturdays. Okay. So I guess this is on the 8th and the 11th. Yeah. So that is part of it. Anyways, guys, there's something shocking that we actually saw right there. And that were these prices right there, guys. Very interesting. This is I guess some other flight. Oh. Well, I guess we'll have a number of flights, maybe 2 flights, I guess. One is a non-stop flight straight from Miami to Dominica. That one is $1,670. I have never paid that in my entire life for that. But this, of course, is not the final thing. However, this, I mean, we've flown these things. What? That is crazy. That is insane stuff. But I think this will be updated right there, guys. This was not really the main thing. And then we saw this in reference to the other flights. I don't think that these flights are accurate. The pricing for these flights are accurate, because I actually did this already, guys. I think I took from Texas I think I paid $198 one time to Dominica, Texas to Puerto Rico, Dominica. I think I did this one. once. I remember $198, 190 some 96 something, and then tax included brings it to $214, 200 and something dollars. But I remember taking that flight, and we've seen these kind of flights right there. I normally take my flights from Dominica straight to Barbados. The reason why I tend to do this is so I can get more mileage when I'm flying from Barbados to New York. No, Barbados to Miami, Miami to New York. So that is one of the things that I tend to do right there, because I want to get my miles, man. I mingle with people, I talk to people. One of the things I like about flying, guys, is that I mingle with a lot of people, man. But anyways, I don't think this is correct at all, but they're basing it in the comparison with Dominica, man. And that is a bit crazy right there. Antigua's a bit cheaper, but these are not non-stop flights. This one is non-stop right there. Normally the layovers will be cheaper. When you stay over, not stay over, you do one stop would be cheaper than the non-stop flight. But hey, it is what it is, man. I don't know, things are changing, but I don't think this is the right total. Anyways, they pointed this out again, and I think it changed. No, this was what they were pointing out. Main cabin, that's the economy cabin, and you have the business class. I don't think Dominica's want to travel on business. I've traveled on business class already. It's more spacious and you get free food. That's pretty much. Hey, you can just be in coach, put your seat back, bring your food on board, boy. Paying a set of money just to get. Anyways, it was free for me, so I'm good. But then they brought it down, guys. They brought this one down. I think they were evaluating this. They brought it down again. The same 8th of December, it was brought down to 466, and business class was 1,044. I think this is more viable. However, they brought it down again, guys. They brought it down again, this is insane, guys. Who can travel to Puerto Rico again if that is the flight? Who going to travel to Puerto Rico again, brothers and sisters? Miami to Dominica. Straight up. That is what you're talking about. No more. We will take all. That is one way, by the way, not two way. We'll take all one way, boy. How you mean? So if that is the case, guys, after the whole Rona situation, I fly back and forth, back and forth. I might. Let me leave that. Anyways, they're showing the seats and stuff on the flight. You can pretty much see the blue seats are the available seats. I think you can book now. I'm not sure. Maybe people can book now. These, of course, they normally tend to do these things. Leave the back seats empty. I guess for emergency or for somebody, for a sheriff or somebody who comes in. I was put on the back seat one time. I'll leave that there. This was the seat I sat in front when I was in business class. This one, and I think it had 2 rows when I was going to California. I was sitting down on that edge. There was a lady there. Yeah, let me leave that there. But yeah, guys, I went really long on this thing. There's another part of this thing I want to talk about, but I'll talk about it next time. This vlog reaction is very long. Like I said before, guys, for the reactions, I tend to do 1 thing or 2 things, but the vlogs tend to be a bit longer. So I hope you guys, watch the whole thing. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. If you made it to the end, write in the comments. What to say in the comments? Flight. Yeah, flight. Just say flight in the comment, guys, and I'll know you made it to the end of this here video right there and then. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much all you asked for this here Mystelics reaction vlog, so to speak. But kudos for the vibrations when it comes to the flights. Definitely something good. Like I said before, guys, I don't believe in no international building until I touch the tarmac with that finger. That finger I have to touch. I'll take a video. If that happens, guys, I will take a video and I'll touch the tarmac. I'll touch it for all you man. And then all the international airport real. Don't believe nothing you see on internet. Well, except these vlogs. It's on the internet, so the vibrations right there. Anyways, guys, with all that said, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they come through. I'll see you guys in the next reaction vlog vibrations. Be real, be positive.